Hi, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to come on because I just noticed that I hit a milestone in my feminine journey on how I responded to a situation that I normally would respond differently to. And so I just wanted to touch bases with y'all and just to document it, so when I go back and look at these YouTube videos and see how far I came, how far I've come from that point, I can kind of pat myself on the back and say, hey, you're doing this. So, and plus I'm letting my hair dry. I have my curly clip-ins in, and as you can see, this is my hair, which I think is actually better than the fake hair, but whatever. Is drying, and how my hair dries, it dries up and like froze out if you go look at my previous videos, and I don't want that to be the case this time, so I did use a little bit of gel just to kind of weigh the hair down so it can fall down with the clip-ins. And so I'm letting it dry like that. This isn't too tight. I want it loose. I don't want my curls to be flat when I take it off. So yeah, but that's just what I'm doing today. Today is going to be an in-home day for me, so I'm not doing too much to myself. Just filling in my eyebrows, which I haven't got done in a while, but I don't think they, I kind of like my eyebrows to be full anyway. When I go to the thread, and the Indian lady to thread my eyebrows, I don't literally I just tell her shape it up. And but yeah, let me go into the milestone that I hit. So I was in a meeting with some of my coworkers, and we was in a Zoom call, and we had a disagreement where one of the women really got aggressive with me because we were disagreeing, and I was standing on what I felt like we should do next, and she had a different stance on that. And I was basically hitting her with point after point, and she wanted to say, well, Trishelle, if it was you, and I was like, well, if it was me, since you want to go there, I would have done X, Y, and Z, and I would have been okay with that. And so after that, she got really loud and aggressive, and usually I would have felt, and I still had these same feelings, but I just didn't act on them. I would have felt played. I would have got aggressive right back. I would have put her in her place, and I probably would have been like, F you, F this my job. That's how I used to get down. But in this sense, and I also was upset about it because she felt like she could come at me that way, I guess, and I feel like she only does that with the women that look like her. And she doesn't come at the women that don't look like her like that. She only comes at women who look like her that way. And and let me go ahead with the story. So I was the facilitator of the meeting. So after that, my whole demeanor just changed. I was really short, really wanting people to know that I was bothered, but I didn't go back and forth with her. I let her make her point, and I left it at that because I felt like the conversation wasn't going in the direction that I felt safe in. I didn't feel safe anymore. And so I just disconnected. I withdrew, and I continued on. And so I know that she felt my demeanor change because shortly after I received a text message saying that she wanted to apologize. She was doing the most and stuff like that. And so I just felt like my silence was so much stronger than me reacting. And I keep looking up because, they finally building the house that is behind my house, and I'll no longer have an amazing view of the field that has really mature trees back there. I'm just gonna have a view of the house behind me now, and I'm kind of upset, but it's okay. I'm just gonna build trees in my backyard. Plant trees in my backyard. So back to the conversation. I felt like my silence was was way more powerful than me going back and forth with her and me meeting her level of aggression. And so she called me after, really apologizing. Of course, I was still upset, so I was really short, but I did accept her apology. I did have to leave the meeting and go straight into the shower to cool myself down because, again, I'm still work in progress. So those feelings still, like, I wasn't unbothered. I was still bothered. So I had to go in the shower, cool down, think about the situation, and I had to reason with myself that this person used to hold this position solely by herself, but now, I mean, this particular, the hiring, it was a hiring, it's the hiring process. We're trying to hire somebody. And so she used to handle this by herself, whereas now the whole team, which is a team of 7, is handling it together. So I feel like she had some issues of letting go control, and I had to realize that. And it was nothing personal with me, which she already said that it wasn't when she called and apologized. And so I just wanted to say that to say this. Y'all stick with it. Really try to implement these things, and you're going to start naturally adjusting, because it was instinctual for me to withdraw now, whereas at first it was instinctual for me to go at her, and I didn't do that this time. So I just wanted to say that, yeah, I'm making strides in this. So all of my femininity teachers out here on YouTube, keep doing what you're doing. We hear you. Black women are listening. I've also been checking out the comments in non-femininity pages about things that's controversial, which is making us lean more onto the masculine side. And I see Black women are waking up. So keep doing what y'all doing. Thank you. And yeah, this is just my journey. Like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my other videos. I'm still trying to get the hang of YouTube and stuff, and sometimes I'll come on cute, and sometimes I'll just be on here talking, y'all. I'm still a mom, so bear with me. I'm not one of these young girls who just have all this time on my hands to get razzle dazzle, but I am working on making that a priority, and I feel like once I get that down, I'll be ready. And there's some other things that I need to work on too, and I'm gonna make a video about that as well, like my goal list on my femininity journey. So right now I'm working on my communication, but I'm also going to be working on other things like me setting routines. Like, I'm horrible at routines. I despise routine. I start to feel robotic, but I feel like really like feminine women have routines, and they are plan their days out, and it's just less stress on them when they do it that way. Whereas people who don't, we're just chaotic, we're doing everything at the last minute. That's you're prone to be procrastinating on things that you want to get accomplished. I have to get that down, so that's what I'm working on next. So that's it. Bye, y'all.